Called to order. Mr. Secretary.
Roll call. Honorable Gabriel H. Bordaro Jr., City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer present. Honorable Elmer S. Baldemoro, City Councilor present. Honorable Jesse R. Albio, City Councilor present. Honorable Hill G. Rosales, City Councilor present. Honorable Vito C. Borja II, City Councilor present. Honorable Hilda Gail R. Abunal Gomez, City Councilor present. Honorable Melvin Ramon G. Buenafe, City Councilor on official, on
Okay.
petition leave. Honorable Wilfredo Jude A. Jokno, City Councilor present. Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, City Councilor present. Honorable Alan Ray C. Macaraig, City Councilor present. Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Sirio, City Councilor present. Honorable Maria Corazon M. Peñaflor, City Councilor present. And Honorable Jefferson B. Felix, SK President and ex-officio member present. Mr. Chairman, there's a quorum.
The chair declares the presence of a quorum. Mr. Secretary.
Prayer.
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear Lord, as we deliberate in today's session, give us the wisdom to overcome passion.
Give us the wisdom to overcome.
Give us that understanding heart to do away with prejudice.
Give us that understanding heart. To
Give us the foresight to know what the future may devise.
Give us the foresight to know what the future may devise.
Give us the courage and strength to seek the truth in what is good.
Give us the courage and strength.
Give us the facility of language that we may be understood.
Give us the facility of language.
And finally, our Lord,
our Lord,
make us worthy public servants of this city we deeply love and highly honor.
make us worthy public servants of the city we deeply love and highly honor.
Naga City, the heart of Bicol. Amen.
Naga City, the heart of people. Amen.
Pambansang awit.
Bayang magiliw, handa, awit.
Bayang magiliw, pers ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisiin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simot at sa langit mong bukaw, may dinagang tulad, araw sa pagkanyang. Ang gisap ng matawat mo'y tagumpay na naglinig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may naglinig. Lupa ng araw ng walang pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Amin ligaya ng may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Campus in everywhere that changes our life and that's our day.
Again, good morning. Mr. Secretary,
Privilege time.
any member of the council who wishes to deliver a privileged speech? Councilor Elmer Baldemoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman,
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
the Honorable Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, Gabriel H. Bordado Jr., my esteemed colleagues, fellow employees in the city government, friends in media, esteemed guests, those watching via live stream, mga kapwa ko nagpapadangat sa mga PWDs, mga namumutan kong Nagenyo, Diyos maray na aga po sa Indugabos. Today I rise on a matter of personal privilege, having learned of a recent development that may significantly impact persons with disabilities. Just recently, I obtained a copy of Department Health Administrative Order Number 2025-0014. This order was issued by the DOH on August 11, 2025 and posted on its website on August 13, 2025. It is entitled National Policy on the Institutionalization of Disability Categorization in the Philippines. This issuance establishes guiding principles for the institutionalization of disability categorization and standardize the use of disability-related terminology. Primarily, it seeks to harmonize the definition, classification, and documentation of disabilities. I loud and sincerely thank the Department of Health, headed by Dr. Chodoro Herbosa, along with the organizations involved, for this commendable initiative. They have exerted significant effort to reduce, if not entirely eliminate, inconsistencies in the interpretation of definitions and classification-related disability. This undertaking will not only serve as a guide for all stakeholders, but will also strengthen our advocacies to protect and promote the rights of PWDs. In light of this, I believe that for the DOH administrative order to fully meet its objectives, it is necessary to conduct a training session on its interpretation and implementation. I recommend that, unlike previous practices, the participants should not only include doctors from the City Health Office, but also assigned physicians from City Health Office 2 and Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary. By engaging as many doctors as possible from various health facilities across the city, our PWDs will enjoy broader and more convenient access to medical screening, as well as expanded opportunities for rehabilitation and recovery. As the institution mandated by Republic Act Number 10070 and by Naga City Ordinance Number 2020-072, or otherwise known as the Persons with Disability Code of Naga City, to implement programs and policies for PWDs, I also suggest the inclusion of PIDAW personnel in the said training. Accordingly, I propose the following individuals as participants in the training. For the City Health Office 1, Dr. Ronel Miharo and Dr. Janet Ruin. For the City Health Office 2, Dr. Early Arbin Cabral and Dr. Maria Minilin Losenya. For the Our Lady of Lourdes Infirmary, Dr. Mario Joey Blasco and Dr. Mark Kevin Borja. And for the Persons with Disability Affairs Office, Attorney Paul Jan Barosa and Ms. Pilar Fortaleza. With this, I am hereby submitting that we, the City Government of Naga, should pass a resolution earnestly requesting the Regional Director of the Department of Health, Bicol, Dr. Melissa T. Sena, to conduct a training on the implementation and interpretation of DOH Administrative Order Number 2025-0014 with the aforesaid individuals in attendance. Through this legislative measure, we'll be able to express our seriousness and eagerness to be part of programs that benefit our PWDs. It will also communicate our intent not just to send 2 or 3 delegates, but to have 8 representatives from Naga in this training, thereby allowing the DOH to prepare and allocate the necessary resources. I humbly ask the chairman of the Committee on Rules that this proposed resolution be included in today's agenda and appeal to my colleagues to support this initiative. Mabuhay po ang sektor kang PWD, mabuhay ang satuyang syudad. Diyos mabalas po.
Thank you, Councilor Baldemoro. Any other privileged speech? Mr. Secretary? Yes, Councilor Francisco Frank Mendoza.
Mr. Presiding Officer, to my esteemed colleagues, to our fellow Nagueños, and to the members of the media, and to all listening today, a blessed good morning. I rise today on a matter of personal and collective privilege, compelled by a duty that transcends the halls of this Sangguniang. I rise to speak about a cancer that plagues our nation, a systemic disease that robs our people of their future and makes a mockery of the very essence of public service. I speak of the pervasive and unimaginable corruption in public works projects. Bako lang po sa flood control, kundi practically sa kung ano-anong project na ini-implement kang gobyerno. Bako lang sa Bulacan, kundi practically sa bilog na Pilipinas. Indeed, it has become the norm rather than the exception. Yun ang uso. Mag-SOP, maglagay, mag-cut, mag-substandard, mag-ghost project, iyon na ang nagiging uso ngunyan. Imbis na iyon dapat ikasupog, kung minsan pag ka magdayon, ikakasupog. Baraliktad na. I am therefore submitting for this body's consideration a resolution condemning in the strongest possible terms the widespread and massive corruption that is shaking our country today. So pa lang, kasubanggi, nadangog na po si dating Presidente kang Senado, tinitira si dating Speaker kang House. This resolution is a declaration of our indignation, of our people's anger and frustration over the systemic corruption in public works, and if I may add, pati na sa pagpidaso kang budget kang national government. Kumbaga na desisyon kang puturo kang kadakon na Pilipino, pipirang tao lang. As in, ang desisyon nila bakong base sa interes kang kadaklan, kundi base sa politika, as in base sa personal na interest. This resolution is also the voice of a city that has long championed good governance, a city that believes in our long-held principle of Baugmang Lugar, a happy place. But how can any place be truly happy when the nation it belongs to is being systematically plundered? Our Constitution is clear. Public office is a public trust. We as public officials are meant to be stewards, accountable to the people, serving them with utmost responsibility, integrity, loyalty, and efficiency. Yet, what do we see today? We are confronted with heartbreaking, makulong na sa buot, disclosures of ghost projects that exist only on paper, of substandard roads and bridges that threaten public safety, and of incomplete facilities despite years of being allotted funds. They pa nagatapos. They stand as monument to greed and corruption. Billions of pesos in public funds The hard-earned taxes of every Filipino are being pocketed as kickbacks by the very official who are supposed to preserve, to advance our very own interests. And yet they are advancing their personal and partisan political interests. Pati nga ni ang party list system, prostituted na for corruption. As the local legislative body of the city, renowned for its principles of good governance and people empowerment, we cannot and we will not remain silent. The Sangguniang Panlungsod of Naga has a duty to voice its condemnation. We believe that transparency and accountability are the indispensable cornerstone of a just society. We believe that corruption anywhere is a threat to good governance everywhere. Here in Naga, we reaffirm our unwavering commitment to the principles of transparency, accountability, and robust citizen participation in all our public works projects. We will continue to ensure that public interest is upheld over private gain. Let our city stand as a testament that a government can and must serve its people with integrity. So I ask my colleagues in the Sangguniang to support the proposed resolution condemning in the strongest sense hindi pong nangyayari sa tuya. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza. Any other privileged speech? Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Rosales.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. May I move to dispense with the reading of the order of business and move for the inclusion of the following items under special business and order: a letter from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter and negotiate and sign a memorandum of agreement with Mind Concept Solutions in relation to the deployment of the project management system in the City of Naga. Another letter from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution to open an account with Land Bank of the Philippines solely for Naga City General Hospital, Yakap Capitation. Another letter from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into and sign the relief prepositioning agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the prepositioning of relief goods to be used exclusively during disasters. A proposed resolution from the Honorable Jesse R. Albios requesting the Honorable City Mayor to direct the Information Technology Office in collaboration with the City Legal Office to conduct a seminar on Republic Act 10173, otherwise known as the Data Privacy Act of 2012, among the department heads and heads of offices of the city government and barangay governments, and inviting resource persons from the National Privacy Commission. A resolution from Barangay Government of San Francisco humbly requesting financial assistance from the City Government of Naga amounting 20,000 pesos intended for the celebration of the Barangay Day on October 4, 2025. A proposed resolution, subject matter of the privileged speech of the Honorable Elmer Baldemoro, requesting the Department of Health Bicol through Dr. Melissa Sena, Regional Director, to conduct a training on the interpretation and implementation of Administrative Order Number 2025-0014. The subject matter of the privileged speech of Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, a proposed resolution condemning in the strongest possible terms the pervasive and unimaginable corruption in public works projects throughout the country, resulting in the criminal and heartbreaking waste of public funds and the denial of essential services and a better life for the Filipino people. And last, under special business and order, is a letter from the department head of the City Social Welfare and Development Office submitting the names of the senior citizens officials who will be our counterparts for this month of October.
How about the resolution coming from the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio?
It was not given to me, Mr. Chairman.
What happened to that resolution?
But we can add that, Mr. Chairman.
Monday morning.
Because that particular resolution tackles the issue handled by the Honorable Mendoza about corruption in the government service.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we will just add that under special business and order.
Mr.
Okay.
Chair,
Yes, Councilor Macaraig.
may I inquire from the Honorable Rosales whether the letter of the City Mayor requesting for resolution for her to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the DSWD included.
Councilor Rosales.
Under special business and order, yes, Mr. I mentioned it.
It's included in the SBO.
Thank you, Mr.
Item
Chair.
number 7. Any other comment or
We still
reaction?
Under unfinished business. Mr.
Unfinished
Chairman.
business?
The reports of the Committees on Ways and Means, the reports of the Committee on Appropriations, jointly with the Youth and Sports Development. Also under unfinished business is a letter endorsement from the City Mayor addressed to the Honorable City Vice Mayor Gabriel H. Bordado from Kinan Ivory Lee Dolyesco.
How's that again?
Requesting financial aid.
Requesting
Financial aid.
financial assistance.
Supposedly this is under new business, Mr. Chairman.
That will be part of
New business.
the new business. Mr. Secretary, please take note.
Also under unfinished business is a letter from the City Legal Officer pertaining to a proposed ordinance on the backfilling,
Proposed
land filling and backfilling activities within
ordinance.
the City of Naga.
Okay.
Also under unfinished business is the evaluation report pertaining to the unified position paper of the Naga City Historical and Cultural Heritage Advocates Coalition.
Evaluation report.
Under new business, Mr. Chairman, is a letter from the City Mayor requesting for a passage of an ordinance reverting to unappropriated balance the amount of 257,000 out of the unobligated appropriation for capital outlay for machineries and equipment of the City Parks and Recreational Facilities Management Office.
Letter from the City Mayor's office. Okay.
Also under new business is a proposed ordinance from the Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza establishing the Naga City Farmers' Choice Program, providing a credit facility for the acquisition of farm inputs and prescribing mechanisms for its sustainable implementation. And last, under new business is an application from the Kamsur Multipurpose Cooperative for accreditation with the City of Naga.
Accreditation.
Under other matters, Mr. Chairman, is our letters addressed to the Honorable Jefferson Romeo Felix, one from the City Legal Officer and one from the Department of Public Works and Highways pertaining to the construction of a multi-purpose building or the SK Federation office in Balatas, Naga City. And last, under new business, is an invitation to the 28th WIN National Congress, Women Involved in Nation Building, addressed to the Sangguniang Panlungsod. With the inclusions, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the order of business.
Any second? Comment, Councilor Ballimoro?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I know the matter of our meeting with the mayor, if it was included in the agenda?
Did you include that particular item?
Not included, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. So that will be studied by the lawyers here?
I believe it is still with a matter which is within the executive. No transmittal has yet been received by the Sangguniang Panlungsod pertaining that matter.
So you as a lawyer and then Councilor Aris Macaraig kindly check on that particular item?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
In the meantime, we will not include that in the agenda. Okay, Councilor Ballimoro? So there was this motion coming from Councilor Rosales, duly seconded with no objection. The motion is approved. Next item, Mr. Secretary.
Letter, special business order, letter dated September 24, 2025, that the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement between the City Government of Naga and Barangay Panikwason relative to the grant of the City Government of financial assistance in the amount of 20,000 pesos for the latter's upcoming barangay cultural activities.
Councilor Ballimoro?
Thank you again, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, may I move for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement between the City Government of Naga and Barangay Panikwason relative to the grant of the City Government financial assistance in the amount of 20,000 pesos. I so move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Mr. Secretary.
Letter dated September 24, 2025 of the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into and sign a contract of affiliation between the City Government of Naga and Naga College Foundation involving the latter's nursing and midwifery students' related learning experience.
Councilor Butch Borja, the Chairman of the Committee on Health. This pertains to the request for a passage of a resolution authorizing the city to enter into and sign a contract of affiliation between the city government and the Naga College Foundation regarding or involving nursing and midwifery students. What is the reaction of the Chairman of the Committee on Health?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kindly stand up.
I move that the resolution be passed and approved, authorizing the Honorable Mayor to undergo the proposed memorandum of agreement between the Naga College Foundation and the city government.
Any second from the...
Second,
Any comment?
contract of affiliation.
No reaction? No objection? Councilor Mendoza.
This is not an objection, Mr. Chair. May I also propose that the effectivity of this agreement be upon its execution without need of ratification by the Sangguniang Panlungsod.
Kindly include that in the final form of the memorandum of agreement.
Yes, sir.
Will that be okay with you,
Yes,
Dr. Butch Borja?
Yes, Mr. Chair. No problem.
So, without any objection, the motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Borja. Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Mr. Chair, if I may just explain, the practice of this Sangguniang Panlungsod is that all agreements, contracts, MOAs entered into by the city mayor, though previously authorized, are still subjected to ratification. If we check the local government code, what it requires is only authorization. There is no requirement for ratification. In fact, the reason that a Sangguniang would ratify an agreement is because either there was no authorization or the previous authorization was defective. But for agreements with previous authorization, there is no need for ratification.
Thank you very much for reminding us, Councilor Mendoza, of that provision. Okay. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Letter dated September 24, 2025 of the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement between the City Government of Naga and St. Paul University of Tuguegarao City in relation to the on-the-job practicum program.
The Chairman of the Committee on Education, Councilor Nathan Serio, please.
Such memorandum of agreement, but we need to see that the draft, considering that the other party is from Tuguegarao City. Ano obligasyon ta sa inda? Harariyon baga ang Tuguegarao, tapos madirigdi para lang sa practicum program. Siguro mahiling ta sa kopya kang Mr. Chair.
Kindly check.
Itong duman sa obligasyon kang Naga.
Obligation.
Sa taas garo. Kataas pa. Ay, mayo dyan. Sige, sa baba. Sige, down. No employment relation. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Number 1. Ay, sunod din siya. Yan pinakasunod. Yung pinakainit. Number 4.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
The-
Councilor Nathan.
this representation sees no problem with the draft memorandum of agreement, and I therefore move that we pass a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into such memorandum of agreement with St.
Paul.
Paul University of Tuguegarao City. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? Objection? Councilor Mendoza?
Not an objection, Mr. Chair. May I, with due respect to the proponent, submit an amendment that the authorization be subject to the absorptive capacity of the health facilities of the city, and that the same agreement be effective upon its execution without need of ratification.
Reaction, Councilor Nathan Serio?
The proposal of Councilor Frank is okay with me. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
So, it will form part of the memorandum of agreement.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
No objection? Yes, Councilor Baldimoro.
It's not an objection, Mr. Chair. I am just curious why the St. Paul University of Tuguegarao choose the city of Naga for their OJT program.
I am also curious. Because as stated by Councilor Nathan Serio, it's a very far city. It's in northern Luzon. Anyway, I think that's one of the plus factor of having Maria Leonor Herona Robredo as the mayor of the city of Naga. So no objection. There being none, the motion is approved. Mr. Secretary, next item please.
Letter dated September 24, 2025 of the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into and sign a memorandum of agreement between the City Government of Naga and University of Nueva Cáceres relative to the on-the-job practicum program.
Again, the chairman of the Committee on Education, Councilor Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chair, if we are willing to enter into agreement with a school from Tuguegarao City, how much more kung Tiyaon sa Naga ang makikikontrata sa Tuya and UNC are that. So this representation would like to propose that we authorize the mayor to enter into such memorandum of agreement with UNC.
Again, with the inclusion of the proposal of
Yes, Mr.
Councilor
Chair.
Mendoza.
As always.
So no objection?
Second.
The motion is approved. Next item please.
Letter dated September 29, 2025 of the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the memorandum of agreement with Mind Concept Solution in relation to the deployment of project management system for the enhancement of monitoring, managing, and evaluating hard and soft infrastructure projects.
Any comment from the council? Councilor Balimoro? Kindly flash the memorandum of
Mr.
agreement.
Chair, just want to know the obligation of the parties.
Okay, Councilor Balimoro?
May I request the Secretariat, Mr. Chair, regarding the cost of the project?
The cost?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Ay, pataas din.
$5,000 a month.
May we know from any IT expert if it is reasonable price?
Who is the chairman of the Committee on IT?
Aris. Consi Aris.
Reaction from Councilor Aris Bacaraig.
Mr. Chair, this was not presented to me. May we invite the representative from the city mayors instead to...
Who are the representatives of that particular entity? So we have a representative coming from the city mayor's office, future lawyer Dave.
Move to suspend the rules.
The rules are suspended.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I actually called Mr. Ruel Oliver is on his way. The discussions on, just a brief background before the 5,000 hosting and maintenance fee. The original discussions includes the payment for the actual model, but it was already waived by the proponent, Mr. Chair. So initial discussion with Mr. Oliver is that the cost of 5,000 should be ideal or okay for the city, but if with the indulgence of the chair and the body, if we can wait just 2 minutes, he should be on his way, Mr. Chair. Mr. Ruel Oliver, the head of the IT.
What is the name of the resource person?
No, we're calling Mr. Oliver po. Mr. Ruel Oliver, our head of IT. Si
Okay.
Ruel Oliver po.
Councilor Mendoza.
Mr. Chair, I propose that we lay this matter on the table while waiting for Mr. Oliver and proceed to the next item.
Okay. So the rules are again in force. Mr. Secretary.
Letter dated September 29, 2025 of the city treasurer, approved by the city mayor, requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing the opening of an account with Land Bank of the Philippines solely for the Naga City General Hospital Yakap capitation.
Naga City General Hospital again. The Honorable Dr. Boots Borja, Chairman of the Committee on Health.
Passage of resolution authorizing the city mayor to enter into memorandum agreement with the to open a bank account with the Land Bank of the Philippines for the capitation fund that will be received by the Naga City General Hospital.
Any second? Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Secretary. We wish to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Ruel Oliver. So we go back to item number 5. Again, any motion to suspend the rules? The rules are suspended.
Good morning po, Mr. Chairman and the honorable members of the Sangguniang.
Okay, kindly apprise us. Dave Bercasio was telling us that you are the one who should be giving us an appraisal of that proposed project on IT.
I specifically yes, Mr. Chair, ano po ni this project is as regards a web-based application na pig-offer po kang sarong kumpanya to Naga for free so that we are able to manage or we're able to see the progress katong mga infrastructure projects specifically. Now I understand po from Mr. Dave Bercasio na ang hapot po is as far as the hosting fees are concerned, ang mga datos na po digdiyo will be hosted po sa cloud. Now, as to the question po na is 5,000 reasonable, pagmati po, ang pagpag-iling po right now, that's reasonable. In fact, that is cheap compared to what we are paying for our other cloud services.
Any comment? Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Well, ano po ini? Ang data ini, can this be integrated into the website of the city government? Hiling kang gabus.
Ano po, we are still looking into the exact details kay niyo pong application na ini. Kasi so far, ang pinailing sa mo is how it works. We actually also have technical questions na dapat po kaming balikan man kay itong, kay itong developer. Pero kung kakaipuantang integration, madali man po yan. We just have to find ways of how this will be integrated into the website of the city government of Naga.
Yes, Councilor Mendoza again.
Has the proponent shown a working sample?
Yes.
Anong nahihiling?
The details, details sa sarong project. In fact, na among others po, mailing tayo itong kung may slippage, kung ano ang budget, kung ano na po ang progress kasarong infrastructure project. Yan po sa Article 1. Item number 1, ito pong systems.
Any other comment, Councilor Mendoza?
Last question, Mr. Chair. Ang babayaran tayo is 5,000 a month para sa hosting fee. Pero in addition, we will pay storage cost. Ang question is, ano si initial na libreng storage, tapos ano si cost kang additional storage? Ang magiging ano po, ang 5,000 na yan, we will be enough to cover ito pong mga basic data na ilalagay naman sa application. Kaya lang, for purposes of project monitoring, minsan igwa kitang si mga city engineers pwedeng may i-upload na mga pictures or other documents. Dahil na po yan kakayanon sa 5,000. Depende kayo sa volume eh. So pag nagluwas po duman sa itong mga app ito, that will require additional cloud storage space. That will require additional fees. Right now po, we're still waiting for the schedule of fees kung how much. Pero para may idea lang po kita, ang idea na kayan is we can go back to our itong experience na, let's say, sa use kang cloud services na kadakol documents sa e-Salvar, itong sa COVID. Pero ito kaya po, we were dealing with hundreds of thousands of records. Ano ang binabayaran sa cloud? Ang binabayaran sa cloud is anywhere from 30 to 50,000 a month. Itong storage, additional storage will be around kung Amazon around mga 5,000 to 10,000 a month. But right now we cannot say exactly how much because it will really depend on the volume of documents which you will upload.
Councilor Aris Macaraig, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, sir. In short, we need to have this because
so that we improve transparency on the infrastructure projects of the city government of Naga.
and this will cost the city government how much on a monthly basis?
Ang sigurado po on a monthly basis is 5,000 a month as cloud hosting fee. If there will be additional storage, sa ko po, ang safe estimate will be around additional of 10 to maximum of 15,000 a month.
And in your opinion, sir, is this beneficial to the city compared to any other alternative to this contract?
Sir, right now, sa ko po, it's beneficial to the city. We have not seen any other software so far which deals with project management on infrastructure. So ini po si application is being given to us for free. So binabayan talaga po itong cloud services.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other question? Thank you, Mr. Roel Oliver. The rules are now back in force.
Thank you,
Any
Mr. Chair.
motion? Councilor Aris Macaraig, the chairman of the Committee on IT.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. With the indulgence of the group, may I move that we authorize the Honorable City Mayor to enter into a memorandum agreement with Mind Concept Solutions without need of ratification, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Any second?
Second.
Reaction, Councilor Mendoza? Second. Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Letter dated September 29, 2025 of the City Mayor requesting for a passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, and sign the relief preposition agreement with the Department of Social Welfare and Development in relation to the prepositioning of relief goods to be used exclusively during disasters.
Mr.
Reaction.
Chair. Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Aris Magaraig.
we have several typhoons forecasted lined up for before this year ends, and it would be proper for the city to negotiate and enter into a pre-positioning agreement with the DSWD. This agreement is standard. This is the agreement that they enter into with the local government units. And just give an idea, Mr. Chair, we will be requesting for 5,000 food packs. This will be housed. There's no final place yet, but it may be housed in the Santa Cruz Event Center or in any warehouse which will be designated by the CSWDO, which is government-owned building. And this will not entail any cost for the city government. And this is urgent, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Any other reaction? So, kindly make the final motion, Councilor Aris.
With the indulgence, may I move that the Honorable City Mayor be given authority to negotiate and sign relief prepositioning agreement. Negotiate because they might not give us the 5,000 minimum that we require. Mr. Chair, so I move that the Honorable City Mayor be given the authority without need of ratification, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Aris.
may I be excused further for today's session? There's an urgent matter that we need to address for the case of City Government of Naga versus Nolasco, which is due to be the deadline for the submission of the motion for reconsideration is tomorrow, and which was subject of the conference we made with the Honorable City Mayor a while ago, so that we could be properly advised.
So, we shall include that under SBO?
No, I'm just asking to be excused, Mr. Chair.
To be excused.
To be excused
Okay,
today,
okay.
Mr. Chair.
You are excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Secretary, next item, please.
Proposed resolution sponsored by Honorable Jesse R. Albios. Resolution requesting the Honorable City Mayor, Lenore G. Robredo, to direct the Information Technology Office in collaboration with the City Legal Office to conduct a seminar on Republic Act number 10173, otherwise known as the Data Privacy Act of 2012, among the department heads and heads of offices of the City Government of Naga and the barangay governments, and inviting resource persons from the National Privacy Commission.
Councilor Albios.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. During yesterday's joint committee hearing of the Committee on Appropriations and the Youth and Sports Development, one of the matters tackled was a request by the barangay government of Peña Francia for the approval of its supplemental budget intended for installation of CCTV cameras. And it just so happens that our ITO head, Sir Ruel Oliver, was present, and he asked Punong Barangay Jackie Villafuerte if the barangay has already designated a barangay data privacy officer, in which the good Punong Barangay answered that he is not aware of that. So we have come up with a proposition that it is better that we come up with a seminar for department heads and head of offices of the City Government of Naga, as well as representatives from the barangays so that these personnel will be guided on the implementation of the Data Privacy Act of 2012. Mr. Ruel Oliver mentioned that violation of this act can get up to 5 million penalties. Mr. Chair, there are administrative, criminal, and civil penalties for violation of this act. So may I move that we pass a resolution requesting the Honorable City Mayor Maria Leonor Robredo to direct the Information Technology Office in collaboration with the City Legal Office to conduct an orientation seminar on Republic Act number 10173.
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. May I request the top-notcher councillor to temporarily occupy my seat.
Next item.
Barangay Resolution number 2025-029 of the Sangguniang Barangay of Barangay San Francisco. Resolution humbly requesting financial assistance in the amount of 20,000 pesos from the city government intended for the celebration of Barangay Day on October 4, 2025.
The Liga ng mga Barangay President, the Honorable Ason Peñaflor, please. This is a resolution submitted by Barangay Panikwason requesting for a financial assistance of 20,000 pesos for their celebration of their Barangay Day on October 4, 2025. Any second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. The resolution granting the Barangay Panikwason the amount of 20,000 pesos as financial assistance. Barangay San Francisco rather. Next item.
A proposed resolution authored by Honorable Elmer S. Baldemoro, earnestly requesting the Department of Health, Bicol, through Dr. Melissa T. Sena, Regional Director, to conduct a training on the interpretation and implementation of Administrative Order Number 2025-0014, otherwise known as the National Policy on the Institutionalization of Disability Categorization in the Philippines, with designated participants from the City Government of Naga.
This is my proposed resolution. Any member would like to make a motion? The Honorable Serio.
Adopt the proposed resolution of the chairman. Resolution earnestly requesting the DOH Bicol to Dr. Melissa Sena, Regional Director, to conduct a training on the interpretation and implementation of Administrative Order Number 2025-0014, otherwise known as the National Policy on the Institutionalization of Disability Categorization in the Philippines, with designated participants from the City Government of Naga. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? It has been moved and seconded. The resolution is hereby approved. Next item.
Proposed resolution authored by Honorable Francisco M. Mendoza, a resolution condemning in the strongest possible terms the pervasive and unimaginable corruption in public works projects throughout the country, resulting in the criminal and heartbreaking waste of public funds and the denial of essential services and a better life for the Filipino people.
The Honorable Frank Mendoza.
I move, Mr. Chair, that we pass a resolution so titled with additional request that if the body is amenable to have the same move jointly and collectively that we can strike out the name of the proponent so that it becomes the resolution of the entire Sangguniang. So move, Mr. Chair.
On joint and collective motion. Councilor Nathan Serio, please. So we will retain the name of the proponent, but on the dispositive portion, we will make a joint and collective motion. On joint, Councilor Rosales.
Additional suggestion, Mr. Chairman. I was looking at the last part of the proposed resolution, and it tells us that copies of the resolution will be furnished to certain offices except the DPWH. I believe the DPWH should also be furnished a copy of the proposed resolution.
Remarks from the proponent.
I am amenable to the proposed amendment, Mr. Chair.
So, to include the Department of Public Works and Highways. So, we include, Mr. Secretary, to include in the proposed resolution the DPWH. Okay. Next item.
Letter dated September 17, 2025 from the Department Heads, City Social Welfare and Development Office, submitting the list of the senior citizens officials for the Senior Citizens Officials Program from October 1 to 31, 2025.
This pertains to the assumption of the senior citizens official effective October 1, 2025. The Vice Chair of the Committee on Social Development, Councilor Nathan Serio. This pertains to the assumption, so we just acknowledge the senior citizens official. We will assume their office effective October 1, 2025.
They are with us. Will be joining us in the session next week.
Yes, but their office will start tomorrow.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any second?
Second.
It has been and seconded. We acknowledge the assumption of office of the senior citizens officials 2025. Next item.
Proposed resolution proposed by Honorable Nathan Serio, a resolution expressing the solidarity and support of the Sangguniang Panlungsod of Naga City to the church-led prayer rally against corruption dubbed as a trillion peso march sa Kabikulan, scheduled for October 1, 2025, and providing guidelines for LGU assistance.
The proponent, the Honorable Nathan Serio.
Maninigo asin dapat na magpahayag ang Sangguniang Panlungsod ni pakikisumaro asin suporta sa gigibuhon na a trillion peso march sa Kabikulan sa aga. Taan, Mr. Chair, arog kang nasabi man ni Consial Frank, ang pigtitindugan tadig di good governance. Asin dahil kita nagtutugot kan mga siring na nangyayaring korupsyon. Asin ipigkukundinarta yan. So, ang mga taga-Naga, mga sektoris tigdi, mabarali sa as monitored, na monitor ko po, pakadakol mairi ba, mabali sa pagpangaji, tangarig mauntok ining mga gibog-gibong ini sa gobyerno, na apektado man sa naang kita digdigabos, iba-ibang sektores. So, maninigo asin dapat na kita bilang mga representante kan mga tao, an bosista, an kurahit, aparyo man sa Mr. So, I would that we also pass this proposed resolution, so titled, de ko na utrohon, and on joint and collective motion. Same with the proposal of the Councilor Frank.
on joint and collective motion, but the proponent will still be mentioned in the proposed resolution.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Any second? On joint and collective motion.
Thank you.
Unfinished business? Unfinished business?
Please proceed.
Letter of invitation to Mr. Gabri, Brian A. Mascardo, Project Development Manager, ACX3 Capital Holdings Incorporated, to the regular session on September 30, 2025, relative to his request for a presentation of their 16 km 230 kV transmission line for their 500 megawatt San Miguel Bay Wind Power Project.
May I know from the body if we will proceed or wait for other members to come? So, we might as well take a break. So, the session takes a break.
Session resumed. Before we proceed to the next item, let me again express my full support to the resolutions duly approved, filed by Councilor Nathan Serio and Councilor Frank Mendoza. Let me inform the body that last week I already crafted a letter addressed to the district engineer of the 3rd Engineering District of Camarines Sur, asking him to conduct, along with engineers from the private sector, a comprehensive assessment of all the projects conducted by the Department of Public Works and Highways from 2016 to 2025, the period where I was a member of the House of Representatives. Thank you. So, next item, Mr. Secretary.
Unfinished business number 1, an invitation to Mr. What's his name?
What's that? Unfinished
Unfinished
business?
business number 1. I don't.
So,
Invitation-
Ways and Means?
No, sir. An invitation to Mr. Jabri Brian Mascardo, sir, for the presentation.
Yeah. Before we proceed to the other items, let me acknowledge the presence here of Engineer Brian Mascardo and Pipito Mato of the Nexip Ratch Energy. I believe that during the last session, we decided to invite them. Councilor Jude.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Their presentation for today is with regards to a letter by the proponent, ACX3 Capital Holdings, for a passage of a resolution of support for their 16-kilometer, 230 kV transmission line, which I think will pass 3 barangays in Naga City. So, may I ask Mr. Chair to suspend our rules for their presentation? Thank you.
The rules are suspended. Engineer Brian Mascardo.
Mr. Chair, the Honorable City Council of Naga, good morning. Good morning to everyone. First of all, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to present the 500 megawatt San Miguel Bay Wind Power Project of Nexif Ratch Energy through its Philippine affiliate ACX3 Capital Holdings Incorporated. Just to give a structure on the presentation, we have 5 sections. One will be the overview of Nexif Ratch Energy, our presence in the Philippines, the project itself for Section 3, then our main concern, the overhead transmission line of the project for Section 4, and question and answer portion for Section 5. Maybe it's the first time you hear about Nexif Ratch Energy. So Nexif Ratch Energy is a independent power producer in the Asia-Pacific region, focusing on renewable energy development. So for Nexif Ratch Energy, it's a joint venture between Nexif Energy of Singapore and the Ratch Group of Thailand with a 51-49 split. Then we are focusing on renewable energy, as mentioned, wind energy, solar energy, hydro, and batteries. For Nexif Ratch Energy, we are present in Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, and our headquarters is in Singapore. Next slide, please. As mentioned, we have a joint venture between Nexif Energy and the Ratch Group of Thailand. For Nexif Energy, they hold 51% of the company, and it was established in 2010 by experts of the energy industry with 2 decades of experience. Then, we have Ratch Group of Thailand holding 49% stake of the company. It is a leading Thai power and infrastructure company established in the year 2000, and its major shareholder is the Electricity Generating Authority of Thailand, or basically that's the government of Thailand. So on this joint venture, Nexif Ratch is focusing on the renewable energy side. The Ratch Group is focusing on the conventional plant side. So just an overview of our leadership. We have presence in Singapore and also in the Philippines, as those in the bottom. Nicolas Obido, our country director. Lim Jua, our project director, with an extensive experience in project development in Australia, in Vietnam, and in the Philippines. Then Julian Day, our technical director, the one that assists us in all technical aspects of the project, is basically a pioneer of offshore wind since the very first offshore wind project in the UK. So in the Philippines, Nexif Ratch started back in 2017, and the first acquisition was in 2019 with the Calabanga Renewable Energy Incorporated, or CARE. Siguro medyo familiar po tayo sa Calabanga and the Calabanga Solar Power Plant. The solar power plant in Calabanga, Camarines Sur. That project is developed, constructed, and operated by Nexif Ratch Energy. So that's our first project actually in the Philippines, the first utility-scale solar power plant in the Bicol region. Then in 2020, we acquired another project in Bacolod City, the Bacolod Solar Power Project, which is undergoing construction as we speak. Then even before DOE recognized the potential of offshore wind in the Philippines, Nexif Ratch has already applied for an offshore wind power project with the DOE back in 2021. And one of those is the San Miguel Bay Wind Power Project. Sige, next slide po. Just to give an overview, ito po yung 4 out of the 7 projects that we have. As mentioned, we have Calabanga Solar Power Project, a 74 megawatt project in Calabanga. The Bacolod Solar Power Project in Negros Occidental, under construction. Lucena Wind Power Project in the province of Quezon. And our concern now is the San Miguel Bay Wind Power Project in San Miguel Bay, province of Camarines Sur, specifically on the municipal waters of Calabanga, Tinambac, and Siruma. It is recognized as a Green Lane project of strategic investments from the Board of Investments of the Philippines, and a Certificate of Energy Project of National Significance coming from the DOE, emphasizing its importance in terms of our energy security. Just to give an overview of the project, so ang San Miguel Bay Wind Power Project po is a $1.5 billion investment coming from Nexif Ratch Energy. It will generate around 1,445 gigawatt hours of electricity per year. That translates to about 600,000 Filipino homes to be powered each year based on our monthly electricity consumption. And in terms of comparing it to a conventional plant, which is like a coal plant, and a clean energy plant, which is a offshore wind plant, it prevents 1.01 million tons of carbon dioxide to be released to our environment. Gano'n po ba kalaki ang 1.01 million tons of carbon dioxide? That's basically a mature tree plantation, the size, 5 times the size of Naga City. Ganun po kalaki yun na prevent natin carbon dioxide with the use of renewable energy. So I'll give some, can we go above lang? I'll give some overview on more on the proposed connection point, proposed power connection that we have. Our connection point is in the NGCP Naga substation, the one po na sa boundary ng Pili and Naga, the NGCP substation there. Then we will connect there through a 16-kilometer overhead transmission line. Dito na po yung concern natin about tatama po yung parts lang naman po ng transmission line within Naga City. For our permits, we have the Certificate of Non-Overlap from the NCIP, certifying that we don't intersect any ancestral domain. A NGCP service agreement, so may agreement na po namin kay NGCP in terms of our connection. Pre-development ECC, it's more on the studies. So for offshore wind po kasi si DNR naglabas siya ng bagong administrative order requiring offshore wind developers to get 2-tier ECC. As we know, ang usual infrastructure project, 1-stage ECC lang siya. Pero for offshore wind, there's two-tier ECC, the pre-development, specifically for the studies, and development for the construction. Then as mentioned earlier, BOI, Green Lane, DOE, Certificate of Energy Project of National Significance, and a KAHAP Height Clearance Certificate. Then, to give an overview po in terms of the timeline, hopefully by this quarter, DOE will release the Green Energy Auction 5. That's basically allowing developers to bid the lowest electricity price based on a ceiling price na bibigay po ni Energy Regulatory Commission. Once we get there, we hope to get the development ECC for our construction by quarter 1 of 2027. Final investment decision, basically ito na po yung mangutang na si Nexifrash sa bangko para ma-start na yung construction. So once na-close na po yung agreement with the banks, that's basically the sign of us for starting construction. So hopefully that's Q3 2027. Then testing and commissioning with NGCP, more on the technical studies Q3 2029, and